Good morning, YouTube and TikTok. Welcome. Another day live trading on the Forex markets with me, Peter Crow, where I trade gold, NAS100 and Euro USD. Okay, welcome guys for another stream. I quickly want to show you yesterday's stream. Yesterday's trade. We grabbed another 5-1 yesterday, so that was fantastic. So I'll quickly go over that. If you remember yesterday's stream, if you don't, watch the link back. I can give you the link from yesterday's stream anyway, but if you want that, I can give you that. We had a sell stop. What we said was, once the 4 or the 2 closes below here, we want to pull back, and then a sell stop underneath for the 4 to come down. Clean traffic range down to our take partial move to break even, and then full TP down on these levels. I took 233, which is on my logbook there, as you can see, 233. That was our loss we took yesterday. I put it onto the logbook. We're now in profit. Well, I'm in profit anyway this month, but on stream, I mean, I've got to be hard on myself. There's the 233 from NAS yesterday. Where's the 2 hour? So we had it on. We said if the 2 closes below here, we want to pull back. Okay, we will need to pull back to here, and then we'll have a sell stop underneath. That's exactly what happened. And then the 4 flipped, closed like that. New 4 opened up, top wick, and drove down. So fantastic trade. I tell you what, we're getting some corkers though. Weird, the charts are weird, but we're grabbing some corkers. So that's another win for the stream. So we're on 63 wins, 10 break evens, and 18 losses. Gold didn't activate, so we deleted our gold. And then let's see what we can grab today. Let's see what we can grab today. Okay, right. So we're going to clear our charts. We're going to do a full top-down analysis on gold and NAS. These are what we had yesterday on gold. Didn't come up to our level, so oh well. Okay, we'll go for gold first because gold has came down nicely, and this is what we want really. We need gold to start moving down. So let's get into it. Monthly then doesn't give us much information. If you're watching on TikTok, guys, head over to YouTube, like and subscribe to the channel, and you can see the chart I'm actually trading, and you can actually see the money I'm making as well, live. Okay, the link's in the descriptions on my TikTok, and I am giving away an instant funded account once I hit 100 subscribers. Okay, they're all brand new channels. I used to trade for a company. I was their educator, and now I've gone under my own brand and got myself out to the world a bit more, which I'm not really like that. I'm a bit private, but we're there now anyway. So monthly, very bullish. We've had a bottom wick. We didn't come for this no bottom wick, okay, but doesn't really need it because gold can just keep pushing if it wants to. Then we've had a weekly close on a weekly bearish close, so we have got a minor support now, which is here. It doesn't really mean much on gold, right? Because you can get bearish closures and then you can just carry on printing bullish. Okay, so until we get some prominent structures formed, it's really difficult on the weekly, because you're asking the question of how can this weekly end? How can it close? Can it close bullish? Can it close bearish? Doji? Can it break out? Break below? Anything can happen on this weekly, basically. That's what you're asking yourself. So it means we've got to come down the time frames. Okay. And then we look at the time frames. We had 2 daily bullish candles, right? There is a minor support here, and it is just minor. And I think this could catch a few people out here because you've closed doji. Okay. We've then had a bottom wick on the daily and we've broke the low. Can this daily flip to the upside to keep driving up? Well, yes, it definitely can. You've got a daily with no bottom wick here though. So this could be one of 2 things. Let's say this is a support level, even though it's minor. This could easily be a break, retest to come back down. Okay, but because we've got a doji candle here, we would need a bearish candle here to confirm that this is a resistance level. Okay, now because at the moment, my sort of rule with doji candles is just pretend they're not there until you get price action. Okay, pretend they're not there until you get price action. Is that you, Dan? Good morning,
It is,
Dan.
yes. Good morning.
Did you see the NAS yesterday? Please tell me you took it.
Oh, no. No. We'll discuss it.
Okay. Well, what I'll quickly show you now. So I put it on, and I just left it. I didn't even look at it. I took 233 from it, which was low risk, really. Yeah, this one. Here. You can see that?
Yeah.
So we said if the two closes below, you want to pull back. Yeah. We got the pullback, and then I had a sell stop underneath, and then the two closed bullish. I kept it on though, but then because it was on the 4, and then the 4 flipped. Lovely. So there's the 4 there. 4 closed, top wick, flip, activate, straight through to TP, which was a lovely 5.5 to 1. So that played out perfectly. But yes, I wasn't on it. It was a weird day. The days have been weird, to be honest with you. All considering. But we're just in the middle of a top down on gold. So there'll be plenty more to catch though. So we don't know if this is our support level, right? Until we get a bearish close on the daily. So at any point this daily can flip to the upside, back up. Okay. If we get a daily bearish close tonight, then tomorrow, we could be looking at more sells, but it's NFP tomorrow, so we've got to be careful. And then we come down to the 4. What's the 4 we're doing? So where's the range on the 4? So we've got a range there on the 4. So I think this is quite actually, if we get a forward bullish close like this, I'd be interested with the next 4 bottom wick and then a flip to come up. And the reason being is we would have had a nice liquidity grab from the downside. So I think if you close bullish on the 4 here, you probably should be coming back up. 3's closed in. I'm just thinking if this 4 can drive up, which we know it can. The next level is here. So could this 4 drive all the way up to here? There's no top wick. We came back down, we broke the low. Do we need 50% wick fill? That's the question. If we do need a 50% wick fill, are we coming to around that level? Okay. At the 3-hour bullish close. Um, 2-hour. This is where I go into my head, guys, to start looking for setups. The 2-hour has closed. See, it's clean traffic every time you come through here, apart from this level. This is disgusting. Look at that. They're 2-hour candles. That is like minging. 2-hour broke the low. And then did it close back into the area? Is the 2 like that? Well, it did anyway with this. So I'm thinking, could we take the buys up? Got no bottom wick cut, so could this 2 flip? This 2 could easily flip to the downside with the 4. Um, So the 4 can drive, but the 4 can flip, because you could argue that you broke below. So if this 4 is going to flip, you're going to get a wick fill at least. But instead of the 4 flipping, what if the 2 is going to flip? If the 2 flips, where are we likely to go? Well, we're likely to come and tap this zone. The 1 had closed bearish. Okay, Dan. Okay, Dan.
Okay.
Hasn't broke out yet. This is a 1 range here, right? Pretty good here though. But why did we do this? This is a rejection area. This is a rejection area. So we could come back down. We haven't had a bottom wick. So could we get a wing back sell from here? 4947. 947, but we know the 4 can actually drive through this range. But this is the first pullback on the 4. So are we going to reject from here? 3 hasn't broke out yet, this level. So 3 good pullback. 2 again hasn't broke out yet, and you've got no bottom wick on the 2. You've got a little level here on the 2, so this 2 can flip at any point. Then the 1 printed bearish. Where did the 1 print bearish at? So if this 1 can tap this level, I think I'd be interested in a sell. But the issue we've got, our stops would have to be here, I think, in case we come straight through. So would it be worth it? Would it be like this? Be looking at something like that. But that's only if the daily's going to flip, which it might not. But we should still get down to that, which is a 2.5 to 1. So I think even if we want to drive up, we should still come and tap this. So this would be our risk-free area. But the 1 would have to tap it. This 1 has to tap it, just by the way it's printed. So I think I'm going to take that, guys. I'm going to have 2 to 1, maybe $150 risk on it. And if we do come through, I mean, there's 1 hour here where you drive straight through, but that's after you break above this level. So if the 1 closes above this, we'll look to manage risk. So get ready for this. I'm not going to have time to put this on the trade IDs, I don't think. 1 hour. We've got. What is that? Four, 9, 7, 0, 3, 8 for stops. 4970.38 for stops. I've got $130 risk, so we go 8. So if we pop up to this, guys, I'm going to be taking a wing back sell, but this hour has to do it. Okay, this hour has to do it. Come on, gold. Come on, gold. It was a good one. We've been getting good ones on NAS. You know, you deserve to give us a good one. Doesn't she, Dan?
She does. We haven't had gold for a while.
He does indeed. So, if that's the one, let's have a look what the 30s look like. Yeah, the 30s should be tapping this. If the one closes above, I'm looking to get out and manage risk. Okay? That's what I'm doing. To get out and manage risk.
Are your stops 4971?
4970. That's what I've got for stops. Potential second entry at here. 4965. You're either going to come straight through or you are going to reject them there. So, yep, I'm going to get this on the trade IDs quickly. It's just as long as we can keep pumping, because the 15 broke out but didn't actually tap. So we really wanted that 15 to tap. If the 15 closes back below this level, I might look to market execute. But the hour has to tap it. This hour has to. If this hour doesn't tap it, I think the idea might be gone. I need to get a grip of my trade IDs as well. Okay, now put the wrong digits in. Done it again. Well, I put the right digits in, but I put a sell stop instead of sell limit.
And it was
Too relaxed, man. It's not good. It's not good. Did you watch a match last night?
I didn't.
Yeah, it's fucking. I nearly turned it off. Like when that first goal went in, you sort of get the general feeling of a football match from the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And City were just all over us from the off, and I just thought this was going to be a long fucking match. This. Alanga's goal was mint, and I thought, oh my god, is he turning amazing? And then he missed a sitter.
Oh, I didn't see him miss a sitter.
Yeah, straight after. Literally the easiest sit. Mason could have scored that.
Oh. Come on, 4797.14. Manage risk if the one close. I think this is gone, guys. I mean, the next 15s can come up. It's just on the hour, really. So we'll pause this. And let's see. Yeah. So it's the next 30 could pop up. So this 30 closes here, next 30 pops up, taps, activates, closes bearish.
So that'll be nice if we can get that. Thinking if 30 closes above, well, it's the hour, isn't it? I mean, can the hour drive? Has the hour ever drove from here straight up to here? That's what we've got to check. Well, it didn't. It drove from here to there. The only times we've drove from here is maybe this one, and this one came up to here. This one came up to here. So even like these ones, this one only came to there. Then the next hour came through. That's on the hours. So I can't really see. If this hour drives straight through to our stops, that would be very, very rare. Such a freak move. So yeah, we should be good. There's a 15 flipping. There you go, 15's flipping now. So yeah, I'm going to be taking a sell here, guys. If the 1 hour closes above this level at 4933, we'll look to manage risk, right? But we're expecting a tap and then a close respect, and that is it. If the hour closes above, yes, you can still pull back, but I'm still looking to get out at that point, or we'll definitely go risk free or whatever. Can't really see the hour closing above this level unless I'm wrong, but price has never done it. Price has never started here and then closed above this on the hourly. Never. There's no candle what's done it, so this would be new data printing. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do with that. But what I'm after is a tap on this hour and then a pullback to close respecting this. If it does that, the next hour we can potentially see coming all the way back down to this level, and that's where I'll take 90% out of the trade. Full TP is this. I'm not sure we'll get that though, but if it does, that would be the daily flipping, you see. So sorry, the daily pushing for a steeper bottom wick. Okay, I am also interested in buys up as well, but I can't take buys up unless maybe the hour closes above here. Let me have a look at the 4. Now I can't take buys up until the 4 closes bullish. Once the 4 closes bullish, I'm then after a bottom wick, and then I'll take buys up for the daily flip to the upside. Yeah, but until then, can't do that. Okay, so that's what we've got at the moment. Dan. Aye, mate. 15 flip or not? Come on, the 5. Oh, 2 5s, no bottom wick. This 5's likely going to flip, which is not good. But I think it might be the 30. So if the 30 can close above here, right? Look, the 30 closes there, then the new 30 pops up and then flips. Now that would be perfect for us, wouldn't it? If this 30 could do something like pop and then flip bearish. That'd be fantastic. I mean, that's disgusting on the 30s. You got to fake out to the upside and you fake out to the downside. So it's not really nice, but I think we're going to have to go off the higher time frame, which is the 1 in 35 minutes. So let's see if the next 30 or 15 can pop up for us. So while we're waiting for that, I'll set an alert. If the hour closes respecting, no, sorry, if the hour, I need a 4. Yeah, I think I need a 4. Unless, the only way I would take a buy up is if the hour closed above here and I get a steep bottom wick. If I get a steep bottom wick, like this one, then I'll have a buy stop above, as long as we don't tap the 4947 level. That would be our advantage point. So that's what you could do, or you just wait for the 4 so you get the drive. Okay, so we've got a pendant on gold. On gold, let's have a look at NAS while we wait. Gold's been naughty lately. Naughty. Okay, so NAS, we printed bullish on the monthly. We've now come down to break the low. I said with the monthly this can do anything, right? But I would imagine it stays bullish, so I can see this monthly flipping. And if we can work out how steep this bottom wick is going to be, and then look for some ranges as we start closing back above, we could maybe get in ready for the drive up and catch it. Okay, so we're in a good position at the moment with the monthly. The weekly hasn't broke out yet, right? So the weekly range is this. Look where it tapped down here. I'm sure we had some potential win back buys around these levels. Didn't quite tap it actually. Very close, very close. So the weekly range, what we're in, this is the weekly range we're in. We're still in this range, and the previous weekly is bullish. We've had a 50% wick fill, but this weekly can still flip at any point to the upside. Okay, can still flip at any point to the upside. Now we're pushing down. We broke the lows now, so we have grabbed some liquidity. Maybe that's what we needed in order to break the highs. Now, what would it look like if we are going to now come back up to break the highs? So let's say we've got a daily area here where we've got rejection, rejection, rejection. Okay, these kind of come straight through though. So if we mark them up too, so we've got a level here where we've closed respecting. So could we expect this daily to flip, stay bullish today, or are we coming straight through to the next zone? That is the question. Where's the weekly level? Well, the next week there's gaps all over, just my bloody head in. The next weekly level I would say is probably here. That's our weekly level I would think, but we haven't broke out yet, so I can't really take sells because this weekly can flip at any point, and then the daily hasn't broke out, so the daily's filled the range. It's filled a range now, so even if we get rid of this one, right, we've got a rejection there. I know we come straight through, but I'm looking at this one. This one's a new zone as such, but it does line up in some areas. So because we haven't broke below that, we can easily reject from here. If the daily had closed below this, then what am I thinking? Well, what range are we in at then? Well, we're in this range between here and here. Therefore, where should we be going? We should be coming down to fill the rest of the range, but we haven't. We closed respecting. So what could we expect from this daily? Well, what I can expect from this daily is maybe a flip and a drive straight back up, or at least to these levels. So we could actually see a flip on this candle back up to here. That's what I think we could see today. You could even go high as these levels, but so this would, if you do put buys on, this probably would be my, actually you could have this I suppose, because you get a fully bullish close and then you carry on. So you could actually have the top of that range. It's full TP, but this would, you'd have to take, I'd end up taking 90% out of this trade I would think here, because of this area. It can easily drop again. So we could print bullish here after the steep top wick. Top wick could come to about there, and then the new daily could easily come up, break the highs, and then flip to come through. But either way, I'm expecting a bullish close. Now the downside, what we've got to be aware of, is how steep was this bottom wick. This bottom wick came all the way down to here. So could we see that bottom wick come all the way down to there? I'm not sure. That's what could catch us out. So if we can be careful and have a look at what price has done here, and we can find a fake out to the downside and then back in, we can maybe take the buys up, expecting the daily to come up to this level. If we eye this up, So let's mark this up and see which way this went first. Did it go bullish first or did it go bearish first? So let's have a look. Let's have a look. So there's the 10 o'clock close there. So we went down first, then we came up. Okay, okay. Okay, so if we go back to the daily, it's up to the 4. So again, I mean, if we look at the 4, if this 4 closes bullish, I'm interested in getting in for buys. If you close bullish like that, you faked out back into the area again. You're probably you're gonna have to break these highs. But I'm just thinking, could we get a lower time frame? The 3 wasn't too bad. We didn't kind of close back above this level. So you're still respecting on the 3, so you haven't broke out. 2 hasn't closed into the range yet. 1, it's gonna close. So if this 1 closes like this, and I get a steep bottom wick, take the no bottom wick of this daily, I'll have a buy stop above. My advantage point would be these highs. Okay, that's what I'd be after. We mark up the hourly range, so yeah, this is definitely an hourly range. Back into the area, you come up, you tap. Close it. Close it. You might not get a pullback either. So if we look left, we might go risk free above this high. So if we look left, you had this sort of bullish close and then a bearish close and then you closed bullish on the day, on the hourly, closed above this level. The new hour opened up and popped, new hour up, tap, back down. You would have been stopped to break even. Would we take the hour or would we wait for the 4? That is the question. It is the question. I'd really like a pullback. Every time the hour closes above.
Morning.
Good morning, Andre. How are you doing?
Cold, otherwise good.
Oh yeah, it's freezing here as well. Freezing here. So, would I take the hour? It looks like the new hour could easily open up and just go straight up. So you would have to work out whether you want to wait for a pullback or not. Or, because the 4 is still bearish technically, the 4 can flip to the downside at any point. Right? Flip to the downside at any point. But also the 4 can drive up as well. And if you do drive up, if we look at this one, you sort of broke the low, you came up, you had a bearish close, and then the new 4 just popped. Okay, so if we eye that up with ours, we came down, broke the lows, then we had a bearish close, and then the next 4 really popped. So if this 4 is going to pop, there's only 1 hour left of this 4 to pop, right? And that means the new hour probably won't give you much of a bottom wick because the 4 is going to pop. So, do you get in without a pullback, knowing you've got a reason to come back down because this one's got no bottom wick? You've got no bottom wick here as well, and the 4 can still flip bearish. So it might be a bit risky, but if you don't get in on it, you're probably going to miss the move. You're probably going to miss the trade. So, bit of a tricky one really. The 2 hasn't broke back in yet, but the 3, did the 3 close? No, the 3 didn't either. So what's the 4 done? So the 4 hasn't closed. The 4 is bearish still. This 4 can flip to the downside at any point. Is it going to flip? I'm not sure. Break out, break back below. Let me have a look at these forward zones. Zones. And I'm getting some of them. You know, them glasses what block out the blue from the screens.
Yeah.
Every time I've been trading, I come out, I've just got headaches. I get some of them. I look like a twat, like, but I mean, I'm a white man with dreads. Like, I'm bothered.
Can you be more of a twat? I don't think so.
Exactly, Andre, exactly. I'm not sure where this 4 is gonna flip. Don't know whether I like that range. So every time we get a 4 close below, see, I think we're gonna get something like this, big pop back up. It's probably gonna happen on the 4. Can I get in on this here? Without. Let me go down the time frames. Okay, 15. What's a 15 doing? So if we're expecting the 1 to close bullish, and we're not, there's a chance where the new one can open up and just pop, right? Because that's the last hour of the 4. And if this drops, could we maybe get in around this level off the 15? Not expecting the 15 to. So what I'm saying is, can we get in earlier, like here where it's tapped? And if the 15 closed below, we just get out. But then if the 15 stays above, we've got an earlier entry, smaller stops. Because stops for me would only need to be below this low. Because if you break that low, then it's probably because the 4 is going to flip. Because when the hour closes above here and there's no bottom wick, you do tend to pop. So I'm just thinking whether we could get in around these levels. If I can find some nice little zones. So that's the 15-minute zone there, which we haven't tapped. But when we break above, I mean, this one broke above, it came down to here. So are we going to come that far? That would be breaking the low. That means the 1 would have a bottom wick then, which would be better. Let me look left. I don't think there's anything else left.
Did you mark and execute on gold?
Is it being tapped?
No,
Oh, no.
but it's
Did it close back in?
looking like it's, but it nearly flipped.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, well.
No, we really didn't want that. We still got 19 minutes left to this. How did the 30 close? So the 30's closed bullish. We did. So even when the 30 closes like this, let's say that one there, it closed bullish. This 30's tapped it. So why didn't we tap it there? We were so close. We've got to win back sell on gold, Andre.
Yeah.
It's just missed us. If you look, price is never wicked here. What happened to this? But that's on the way down. We're on the way up. So we can't really take this into consideration. If we look at where prices come from, these levels come up. Even these ones tap, tap, tap. They all tap that level, all of them. Nothing wicks up to there. I mean, you wick to this, fall back to this. Maybe the next hour. I think this is valid until the 1 hour closes above here. You know what I mean?
Now what do you mean?
30 doing here? 30. See, even these. So really, price is never really rejected where it's rejected from. Yeah, I like this. This is pretty high probability. Even on the lower time frames, you should hit, even if you want to drive up. I mean, there was a gap here on the 15. But still, after you tap it, you still come down to risk-free. Tap, pull back, gone. Tap, this is what we want, this tap and rejection. Tap, drop, tap, drop, tap, drop. Even when if we drive through, so this is where we drove through, right? So what happened with this drive through? Well, before the drive through, we really mess about and reject up and down before we drive through. We haven't even touched it yet. So it tapped this level 3 times before push through it, and we haven't tapped it yet. So I'm not sure we can drive straight through this level. But I just don't think it's ready yet. Telling me. Oh, it's disappointing though, because that would have been lovely. That 15's closed. It's sexy. Very sexy. So 15's closed, respecting these levels. So where can we expect this 15 now to come? Well, this 15 can come all the way back down to 4903. Or the 30's closed bullish, so I probably wouldn't take any sells. 30 closed respecting this level. Then we print a bearish, then we print a bullish. I think this 30 can come up here. This next 30 could be the one what taps it. Yeah. This is still valid, this, until the one closes above there. It just might not be ready yet. We might get something like this before we come up and then tap and then down. I'm just trying to see though if we could maybe take a wing back buy. The only thing I don't like about the wing back buy is the 4's still bearish. But you could argue that the 4's closed respecting the previous zone. But we haven't closed yet. So this closure really it's not that solid until this 4 closes. I think if the 4 closes like this and then the new 4 bottom wick, I'd be interested in buys up. Now to take sells, let's say this 4 is going to flip, what would you want to see? Well, I think we know this 2 could actually flip. The 2 is still respected. The 3 is still respected. Look at the 1. What happens when we get 1 closure below here? So 1 straight through, straight through. That's all we've got. That's the only date we've got. It's not difficult. It's the only day we've got, and you come straight through. Look at these ones just pop. Look the high. Debating whether to have a wing back buy on here. But you're running the risk of the 4 flipping. And if the 4 flips to the downside, you're a bit goosed. Where would you put stops? I mean, if you flip on the 4, you're probably going to be coming down to these levels. Stops are difficult. But I'm also on the other side of me as well. We haven't filled the 1 hour range yet. On the one, that's the 1 hour range. So if we close bearish here, what area is this? Well, that means it's this area here. Okay. And what do the next ones do? Well, you tend to come and tap this and reject to come back up. So could we take a 1 hour buy and we disregard this area because this is coming down? And then that's all we've got. We've literally got this to go off, which is sickening. Sickening it is. So I would like this wing back buy if the 4 was bullish. If the 4 would close bullish here, then a bottom wick, I would have this as the bottom wick. A rejection. I'm very surprised we didn't tap this level. Looks like it's a very key level. Similar to yesterday, isn't it? Oh no, yesterday we were up here. So this is a bit tricky, guys. We closed bullish on the 30. Yeah, this wing back buy on. Liquidity is below here now. Is bullish. Two bullish candles, and the 2 is respecting this level. So what we could do, where would my stops be? Stops would be below that. Because if we still need to come up to tap this, is this just a pull back to tap this before then coming up to tap this? What would that be? We'll be looking at a 3.5 to 1. The 4 could catch us out on it, that's the only thing. If the 4's going to flip, where's this at on the 4? Yeah, literally would be the 4 flipping. You think if you got activated, you look at the 4 and think, oh my god, it's going to be extending the wick, isn't it? I mean, what we could do, this could be valid if the 1 closes below this level. That then would leave 1 hour left of the 4 to drive down, if it wants to drive down, or fake out. Well, I think you would manage risk off the 1. So if the 4 closed below here, probably look to get out, because the 4 could then drive for the last hour. Yes. Yes. If we look at all the times where prices came from this level, which is here, 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 and here. This one, you come straight through these ranges, but remember this would have been all-time highs at this point, so you haven't created any ranges on nothing. But then you reject from here. You do reject from our wing back area, a tad on the 15, and this still plays out. Okay, and then this one comes up, you close respecting on the 1, and then you come back down. Okay, so could we come straight through this area back down to these levels? Potentially. But this is coming down, tap, so maybe this could happen. That would be the 4 flipping to the downside. So are we on this, or are we on this, where you sort of close respecting around these levels, you mess about and you bounce between this and this. So could we see a bounce between these two before price makes its next move? That's the question. Or are we going to, I'm just thinking out loud here, you guys, or are we going to, because we've tapped these levels, as in the wicks, not the body of the candles though, where this one had the body, you come straight through and you smash stops. What am I willing to risk on this wing back buy if I'm willing to risk anything? That's what you've then got to say. Oh, tricky, tricky thoughts, Dan. Come on, help me. What you thinking? What's your chain of thought?
Ooh. At the minute, no idea.
Yeah, it's in an area where it can pull back to here or can push up to there. So it's like, which
So
one?
you've got to see sort of how it forms. If it's just going to range here for a little bit, then
Well, if this hour closes bullish, right, that would be the 30 breaking out to the downside. But if we close doji style on the hour, that would mean probably we're looking a bit like this, aren't we, where the small 1 hour closures. So
yeah.
if we do close sort of bullish and doji on this 1 hour candle, this one here, I would probably more think we're on this instead of this. This one would catch us out. Unless it comes up first and taps, then it wouldn't. It'd be fantastic. This one, you win both sides, basically. So, yeah, if we close bullish here, then I think this wing back buy will be on. Because that would probably confirm to me that, okay, we're going to fuck about here. We're going to fuck about here. And if we do come down first, I'll probably be on. But if you look what happens, you get a small bearish, which we've had the small bearish. Let's say this closes bullish in 5 minutes. Might not. But if it does, bullish. Then you get a bearish one. And then the new 1 hour pops down first and then flips bullish. So, but, I mean, look at price now. 5 minutes, don't you dare close below there. So I'm interested in this swing back buy. But if the hour closes below, I'll be out. And I'll be $100 risk on it. This one I'm actually $150 risk. Yeah. But this one I'll be $100 risk. So let us see what price is gonna do. We're so close to that bloody wing back sell. Yeah, we'll get this on the trade IDs as well. We caught a 5-1 yesterday, Andre.
Be snoozing.
Yes.
Sorry, talking to
Silly.
myself there. Well, what was that on?
Oh, how rude! How rude. NAS100. I put it on. It was a trade at the end of the stream. I don't know if you were still on, where we said if the two close below, we want to pull back and then sell stop underneath. Of the 4, it was the 4 hour flip, and it just literally flipped. You had a 4 hour close. The new 4 hour opened up, little top wick, flip, drove straight through. Beautiful. This bit of 1 hour. This be a buy limit. Buy limit. Oh. Oh. Stop loss. Oh. 4885.744868.50 TP1. Where would TP1 be? This would be tricky. Yeah, because if you tap this, you're expecting to literally come straight back up to this level. But this is the thing, my full TP on this, only looking at that really, because I'm expecting rejection from this area. So you'd be looking at that 3.5 to 1. So where would my partial move to break even be? Tap, pull back, tap, pull back, tap, pull back. Tap, pull back. Okay, we could maybe have this TPBE level. So, and the reason I've got this is because I'm just going off any zone here. We tap there, and then we pull back to that. That could maybe be our partial move to break even, but we do tend to tap. Come back up, tap, back up to that. That would do. So buy limit at 4885.744868.50 TP1 4911. TP2 would be 4947. 766. Manage risk if the 1 hour closes below 6, 8. Okay. So that's what we're looking at, guys. See what's going to happen here. The 30 pulling back there, so that means the hour is going to be closing bullish. So if the new hour, it'd be lovely, but it doesn't happen. I mean, this hour actually taps this level. This hour actually taps this level. So I'm very surprised we haven't tapped it with this hour. But it's the same as this bearish one taps this level. So I'm very surprised this didn't tap this level. So yeah, it's a bit dodgy what's happening.
Bearish again.
Yeah. Small bearish. But this is, what is this now? It's now only 2 hours. 2 hours, still got 2 hours left. We closed bullish on the 2. The only time we've closed here on the 2 is here. And maybe here. The next 2 drove up. This 2 came all the way back to here, tapped, then rejected. So yeah, it's gonna be one of them, guys. Like, if price comes straight through to stops, then I don't know. It's, you know, you may be looking at this, but like, it's, if it comes straight through, it's just new data. It's like there's nothing you can do. And this is what I'm saying with your losses. Like, you don't mind taking losses if new data prints. Yes, it's annoying, but you can do with it. Like, we can't tell the future. It's impossible to get a 100% win rate. So we just gotta adapt accordingly. So let's see if we can tap this level. I'll be in for the win back bar. Let me just have a quick look at NAS. What is NAS doing? So what do we have on NAS? Oh yeah, the 4 could flip. What we were talking about. How did the one close? Okay, the one didn't close above. The one's pushing up. No bottom wick on the one. Oh, this is trap area all day long. Top wick. I don't know whether I could get that sell stop underneath the one now. No, that's not for me. That you've got a level here on the one now. So we've got respecting. Then you had a respecting here, minor respecting, and then we've closed at it with no bottom wick. So I really don't like that for sells down. So I think now though, if we get a bullish close, it does make it easier though with the buys up. If we get a bullish close on this one, be on the 4, that means the 4 would print bullish, and then if I can get a bottom wick, I'll have a buy stop on to come up on NAS. You might not get much of a bottom wick though, but yeah, that's what I'll be interested in on NAS, Jermaine. I mean, this one could easily drive straight up by itself. Just thinking, what if the 15 closes back above? What were you saying on? Did you say something there, Andre?
No, it was me.
Oh. What did you say, Dan?
I was just saying that's the 4 close as well, so it would be a new 4 that's opening as well, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? So...
I'm just, see, I think the 4 is going to break back into this zone though. I think the 4 is going to close above this.
Yeah.
But I think how it closes, I can literally see it closing like that. That's what I can see happening. So I'm debating of whether to use the 15, but then you're preempting the 1 hour. You'd need a 1 hour bullish close, but you think if this 4 is going to end up like this, right? It's a fake out. Then you've only got 1 hour left. That means this 1 hour technically should be the one what drives up. Okay. So we're into the first 15 minute of the 1. So what's going to initiate the 1 pushing up? Well, it's going to be the 15. The 15 always initiates it. The 15 is still respecting this level. And the 15 is my favourite time frame because that initiates moves. So if we get a 15 bullish close, would it be worth swoop entry, bottom wick on the 15, buy stop above? Stops would only need to be below, because if we break the low again, we're probably just wrong. Or if you want to be a bit more safer, maybe stops below that. We shouldn't be breaking that. Bottom wick, low risk, because it's going to be high risk to reward. Bottom wick, buy stop above, because then you're expecting the 15s to really drive up. You're going to have 4 15s. So this one would close 1, 2, 3, 4. It would be something like that, like these type of 15s. So yeah, I might be interested in that. I might even have stops after the bottom wick on the flip. So let's see if this 15 can close bullish. I'm going to leave that there for now. If this 15 closes bullish, I might be interested. But you are preempting the 1 then. So you can get caught out of the 1. Right? Because I'm expecting this 1 to stay bullish. Tell you what would be better actually. Would confirm it. Oh, this is exciting. If this 15 can close out, right? And then the next 15 closes back in, I'm in. I'll be market execute. That would tell you that the 1's going to stay bullish. And if the 1's going to stay bullish, you then think, okay, well, if the 1's going to stay bullish, that means the 4's going to stay bullish. You're hoping then that the 4's going to push and stay bullish. So the next 2 15s would drive up. So that would be better for us. But other than that, if we get a bullish close on the 15, I think I'm going to be in for a swoop entry. And the risk to reward on this, you know, you're coming up to these levels, 2516. You're definitely breaking this high, because that would be the 4. If you look at the 4s, 4 back up. I mean, the 4 comes to that. I'm not saying we're going to get that on that 4, but you're definitely coming back up to these levels. So what would that be in regards to risk to reward? It would be looking at, let's see, you got in there, stops like that. That would be a 6 to 1. That's what I'd be interested in. So then you've got to say, well, what do you want to make from it? What's the least I can risk on this for the least I want to make? So yeah, I like that. I like that. But whether this 15 fakes out to the downside, that'd be even better. And then the next 15, if this 15 come back in, I'm on it. Oh shit, we're on the wing back, aren't we? Fucking hell, Damani, tell me, man.
We're on the wing back.
Okay, oh wait there, the 5 closed.
Don't laugh at us, Andre.
Okay, I'm not in because I haven't put the pending on. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have a buy stop above the 5. Okay. Buy stop if this 5 flips now. 5 minute. Buy stop. Buy stop. Oh, lovely. Stop. So I have got a. I don't know what to work on this on my MT45. Stops are 4868 0. Got 130 risk on it. Okay. I don't like how the 5 closed. Like it was a big push, that one. 4868 0. Yeah, sometimes it's nice when it pushes through like that because it gives you a chance to then, you know, play it a bit safe and have buy stops above. My gold is proper out on this. What, 15. 15. Where's the 15? Stops here. See the. What the fuck? Fucking stops it here. Five, 8, 6, 5, 8. 6, 8. 6, 8. Just below that level. Pretty out here. I've been activated on this, guys. Don't know how. Don't ask me how. My MT4 5s do not look like my me trading view 5s. Are we going to reject? This is it. This is all it is. If we break these laws, that's it. New date. I can't do anything about it. But I'm expecting a rejection from here. That's all it is. That's all it is. So I've not been activated on my live account because my 5's above here. My buy stop's above this 5. That's annoyed me. That I'm out on that one, guys. I've not been activated on me live. Still valid though. I'm gonna have another buy stop above this 5. If this 5 flips. 5. Buy stop. 486, 4868. I shouldn't have been activated there. That's really annoyed me. So why did we do that? Let's have a look at the 1. So the 1's got 47 minutes left of it. The 4's now flipped. So if the 4 flips back up now, highly likely going to be closing respecting. So if you want to drive down now, it can. But we don't know if the 4 broke out, had we? So can't take the sells because the 4 didn't break out. If the 1 closes below, could we take the 1 hour? Potentially. So different. You didn't get activated. Did you get activated? You didn't, did you?
Yeah, I had a wing back on.
Yeah. Oh, did you get activated?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Did you get stopped?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. My bad, Andre. My bad.
No. Do you have a buy stop above this 5 now?
I've got I'm not above this 5. Above this 5.
Previous one.
Yeah.
Previous one.
But my 5s are proper out. So what's weird is this here. See this area. This is like down here on my MT4. So when I put my numbers in for my entry, my buy stop, it's literally activated me straight away.
Yeah.
Which has really annoyed me. But whatever. Let's see if this 5's gonna flip. Don't like how this is closed. No. 15. Look at that 15, guys. Oh my god.
That's a nice 15.
Yeah, if this 15 closed like this, I'm deleting. Fucking gold, honestly. If it was a person, I'd love to kick the fuck out of it. And then make love to it the next day. That's the type of relationship you have. What's this 15 going to do now? How are we going to get a fake out? Why did you do that? No, I'm going to need, guys. Okay, I'm going to delete. I have to wait for the 15. We could easily get a fake out back in here and actually miss the entry. But I think I'd rather wait for the fake out and maybe get in on the 15. Um, 15's closed. The 1 hasn't closed bearish yet, so I can't really take. This 1 could flip, really. Okay, look, what's going on with NAS? Because we were looking at the 15, weren't we? Okay, we closed Doji on the 15 on NAS. Okay, I'm going to have a buy stop above NAS.
Buy stop above the 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tight stops here.
So at the bottom of the 15?
Oh, shit. Just above the 5, I think it is. Been activated.
Just above the last 5.
I've been activated. What is going on here? I'm on the wrong fucking one. I'm pissed off now. 5. Fuck's sake. Fucking missed this move now. Yeah, I'm in on NAS, guys. Stops are just the low. Oh my god. $33. It's to be 5. 5. I've got in too much. Oh god. Right, I'm in on NAS. I'm in. A bit of too high of a lot for me, that, like, but let's see how it plays out. My stops are what's this? My stops are below this level at 24863. Need to lower this lot, guys. This is too much for me. Yeah, we're gonna take the risk. 2.5. Take a small loss here. Yeah, so basically we closed bullish on the 15, right? Yes, we could come through, but we're still respecting this level. So I'm expecting price to pull back with the rest of the 4 hour. I'm expecting the 4 to print bullish, basically. I'm not sure whether the 4's closed below. So that's what I'm after, the 4. The 4 can print bullish back above this. That's what I'm expecting. But yes, we're bearish on the 4. And we've had a top wick. So we can flip to the downside and drive. So what am I willing to risk to see if I'm right? And I've got $120 risk on it. Which is the 15 now. So yeah, we just need to stay bullish on the 15. I think if you wanted to carry on driving, you probably would have done it with this 15. Why did you print bullish? Probably need to come back up. $251.70. That's what I'm looking at. So there's a 6 to 1. That's what I'm looking at, guys. What is gold doing? I mean, it's nice gold's coming down, mind. I like it. Do I like it?
Yeah.
Oh, let's have a look at gold again. What are you doing here? Gold, you bitch. You bitch. Why are you doing this? What is this about? I really don't know what it's gonna do, guys, to be honest with you. This is brand new. I mean, this is all we've got to go. If you look at the 2, it looks nothing like previous data. So, I mean, you close respect and need. If you close like this, you've never done that. You've done it here. You pull down to this and then drove through. And the 2's going to close in 39 minutes. If the 2 closes bearish, you get a top wick. You maybe look at sells down. $15. Got no bottom wick on the 15 though. It's got 8 minutes left. What are you bloody doing? What are you doing?
You're in NAS, right?
I'm in NAS, yeah. Just want to see where this That is the next range on the 5. Are you coming to tap that? And then what? Are you going to reject from there? 15 go. Yeah, I'm in NAS. We're in profit now.
Yep.
Yeah, we just need the 15 to stay bullish. That's it, really. And then that would be the 4 closing bullish. And if the 4 closes bullish like this, I'm not sure you would need to break the lows again to then come up. I think you might open up and just do something like that. But I'm actually, this 4 can actually do this though, back in. We just need a 4 close back above this and we should be good. So yeah, we just need to print bullish on the 30, print bullish on the 15. Got some nice about $40. What a fucking morning. What a morning. That gold's really annoyed me. You get it out my head. Yeah, so I'm on 9:30. I'm gonna go make a brew, guys. We're in on this. I'm gonna go and take a chill pill. I've got a couple left.
Good.
I'm gonna go and make a latte. We're up $60. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully, if we're right, we shouldn't be breaking this low. Okay, if we're right, and we should. If we're right, and we start getting closes back above here. We're coming up to break these highs at least. Okay, but we shouldn't be breaking this low if we're right. Okay, so I'm gonna go and make a brew. When I come back, I want it up here, right, Dan?
Right.
And if it's not, it's your fault.
It's my pump it, pump it.
Pump it. You got to pump it up. I'll be back in a minute, guys.
All right. Big push in 5. Yeah, come on, you missed it. So how are you this morning, Andre?
I'm alright. I took a loss now on gold. That's fine. It was on the challenge.
Yeah.
I'm up, so it's fine. But I've closed that account now. Or I've closed that terminal now, so I'm not trading more on that one today.
Until tomorrow. Well, NFP tomorrow, so maybe it's Monday.
And maybe later, yeah. But I'm in on the NAS on another one. The main two. So it's I'm doing the. Well, the idea was to do the original mailer. You know, basically that thing handle that goes now at 9 your time. But it hasn't been doing too well, so I didn't put the sell on. I think I'm glad, because I think that will probably go and hit the stops. If this one plays out, it definitely will hit the stop. So
Yeah.
I put the buy on, and I'm in the buy now for this one. So if this one pushes now as it should, then I might actually reach a target for this one. This is phase 2.
Yeah.
So let's see. I mean, and then I think I need a couple more trading days on that one. So let's see how this one goes.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. And then, I closed my gold trade yesterday. It hit my stop profit, so that was fine. That was $1,200 on 2 accounts.
Oof.
My lives. That's nice. But I'm waiting to reach 4% on the one account before I take a payout.
Take a payout, yeah.
Yeah, so I get when you reach 4%, then that counts towards your premium on your prime status with FTMO.
Right.
Do you know about those levels?
No.
Okay, so when you start FTMO on your basically once you find your first accounts, you can get up to a max of 400,000, right? In funding, which is a lot already. But then if you want more, if you want to keep stacking them, then you need 4 payouts of 4%, and you shouldn't have any failed live accounts within the last, I think, 4 months. So once you reach those ones, then they increase your max capital allocation to 600,000.
Oh,
and then once you get prime status, you get a free account for the same value as the account that qualified for the status. So basically, I'll get another 100k challenge for free. Okay. Then you also get access into a 400k challenge account that you can buy. Anyway, so then they up you to 600k. Then, if you then repeat that process again with 4 payouts of 4%, plus no failed accounts, then they up you to something like, I think, 1 million.
Right.
Capital. Yeah. So it's a slow process, but that's my target for this year, is to at least reach the prime level.
Yeah, a certain level.
Yeah.
With the aim of getting to that.
Yeah, exactly, and then just keep cracking with that and keep going on, because I'm in the FTMO Discord as well, and you see some of these guys posting their their payouts and stuff, and so some of them are freaking impressive.
Yeah, it's mental, isn't it? Where this is what can be achieved with it when you knuckle down and you are consistent.
Yeah, I mean, just look at Lee, how he's smashing his futures. That's amazing. So I think he's got 7.
Well, he's just posted another 2, hasn't he?
Yeah, exactly. So he's max with Top Step, and he's got 2 now with another company.
Jesus.
So it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been sending me messages every time he passes one. He sends me a screenshot. Another one.
Yeah, it's awesome, right?
He dropped me a message the other day. It was proper nice, proper thanking us for everything.
Yeah.
I was like, it's fucking you, mate. You're the one pushing the buttons.
Yeah.
Well, this is it. He's put the hard work in.
He was like, yeah, but it was Meraki just reading the zones. It's now just so simple. So simple. Look at this. This is a nice pump. We're up $150. Just now. You getting on this, Dan?
Not yet. I will.
It's a bit fucking late now. It's a bit late to get in now.
Not necessarily. You can do the classic nailer, then you can get in.
You could get the 4. If the 4 is about to close in 30 minutes. If the 4 closes bullish, bottom wick, and then top wick, because this is what I was saying with the 4. The 4 can easily close back above here. And if it does, you might not get much of a bottom wick, but that would then, I would imagine, come through. See if we can come a bit higher. Not actually risk free yet. It's a lovely 30 close. With that 30 back above there. Wow. Nice fake out. This is what we wanted from gold. What's gold doing? 30-minute breakout. Okay, now what are you doing, gold? What are you doing, gold? See if the 30 can close back in. If the 30 closes, if the 30 closes back in, I think I'll be in for buys on gold as well. So yeah, man. Let's see. Let's see. So I went in to take a chill pill. Yeah, to make a brew, take a chill pill. I bought myself a nice latte. You know, that's my chill pill basically. Went in, no fucking milk, which fucking pissed me off even more. Right, there was a tiny little bit of milk left just to have a cup of tea. I really didn't fancy a cup of tea. That's what happens when you have teenage boys. They just eat in the middle of the night, come down, and they're just like little vultures, munching everything. Oh. So yeah. I think next, once we fill this journal up, I need to put that gold loss on. That really annoyed me, that gold loss. That's why I'm a bit pissed off. When I do a full year, I think next year I'm going to put either, I don't know whether to start with just as low as 100 or £1,000 in a live account and see where we can get it by the end of the year. So what would you recommend? 100 or 1,000? Definitely want to do a live account, I think. And that'd be a good challenge, you know what I mean?
God, I'm on mute again. I would say at least 1,000. That is achievable, I think, for most people to follow along with.
Yeah.
At least.
But what? See, I've took 100 to then some decent numbers before.
I'm gonna say like 100 is affordable for everybody.
And also, if you go off 100, even if you can hit big numbers in a certain way. So the way I do it, what I done with my 100, I was at 20 quid, basically 20%. Right. Once I hit 500, I was then risking 50 quid, and I was doing that. So yeah, I am debating between 100 and 1,000. I think if you can show people you can take 100 to 1,000, 5,000 or whatever. 5,000's a lot though from 100. I think that'd be pretty good to watch.
Yeah, I was gonna mute quickly.
So it's all on this 4, guys. What is the 4 going to do? I think we'll start slowing down driving now, until the 4 closes. But I mean, look at the 1. You could put another entry on the 1, Dan. The 1 closes like that, which is also the 4. Bottom wick. This is what I'm saying. I'm not sure you'll get much of a bottom wick. I reckon you could really just open up and just push. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking what a mess this morning. What a mess this morning. Should have went to bed earlier, shouldn't I?
Not sleeping properly, that's why I wasn't up
Really?
at usual time, so at 5 to 7 I was like shit. So
Hope we don't drop them here though, because if you look at the 15s, 15s can break out, come back to this level, and then drop and make a new low. So hopefully we won't do that. As long as we close bullish on the 4, I think we should be good. But yeah, ideally want to close above here
yeah.
on the 2 and the 1 and the 4. Yeah, that's what I'd like. What's gold doing? You coming back up or what? Are you going to give us fake out. Or what? No bottom wick on the 15. If this 30 can... It was awful watching Newcastle last night though, wasn't it? Oh, you didn't watch it, did you? Yeah, it was just... It was like... It was literally like a Champions League team versus probably league. Probably league. Yeah, alright, I'll give them championship team.
Championship team.
Yeah, it was literally like that. Like,
Gordon injured as well.
and then Gordon got injured. It's like, honestly, when they scored the first goal, I would have rather just went, right, let's just call it just so we don't get any injuries. Do you know what I mean? Because we're so slim on the squad. I'm fuming that we haven't signed anyone. Really disappointed.
It is mental. Yeah, you have to ask the questions and like what is going on in the background.
Yeah, I know.
Because this is eerily similar to how we've been doing things for as long as I can remember, where, you know, nothing moves quick. I know they want the right players and the right fit and this sort of stuff, but everybody else is strengthening and who aren't. So I know we spent a lot in the summer, but they haven't made a massive difference.
Yeah, but this is what worries me though, Dan. We went into this winter transfer with a few injuries as it is, and then we got more through January. The window's still open, but then we got rid of Lascelles, a defender.
Yeah.
When we've got loads of well, actually Sven Botman's sort of came back in last night. You can see Sven Botman's not fully fit. You can see Malik Chow, he needs a rest. He's played every game. Dan Burns not back to his best. And
Shaw's injured.
Shah's injured. Tino Livramento injured. Kieran Trippier, he got hammered last night. He's just, I love him, but his legs are gone. His legs are gone. I just don't get. I get it, but I know maybe it's down to the wages though. They can't afford any more wages. That's probably the issue, isn't it? That's why they can't sign. Like, but mate, what was funny last night is the camera spammed onto our bench, and it looked at 3 players. It was Alanga Wissa and Alanga Wissa. It was the other one. Who came on? Oh, Murphy. Alanga Wissa and Murphy, right? And then it went to 3 of their players on their bench. You know who it was? Haaland, Rodri, and who was the other one? Oh, I can't remember his name.
Ryan
like, yeah, mate, and it was just like, look at the fucking difference. It was just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Can the next 4 pump? That's what I'm after. I've not gone risk-free. Reason being, I'm giving it a bit of breathing space for the new 1 or the new 4 to come down, test the previous wick, and then a flip. That's why. And I've given it this little bit of a breathing space in case it needs to break the previous wick, and then a flip. Okay, so that's the reason for that. But ideally we want this 4 closing back above here. Back down here. Bloody 15s. Bloody 15s. What a day.
What a day.
Been watching anything good lately, Dan?
Nah,
No.
not recently. Think of what I've been watching.
Anything you want to get off your chest? Anything you want to get off your chest? Anything at all? You know,
Anything at all.
you haven't thought
Got
about men?
anything?
You know, you can tell me. You can tell me. You know.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Well, my ladies' team got beat yesterday.
No.
Honestly, we won last week 4-0, and we won to a better team than the team we played yesterday. We lost 1-0. It was one of them shots which just lobbed the keeper. The keeper just wasn't tying up, but our keeper was fantastic that day. Honestly, I was so frustrated with the girls, man. Last week they were unreal. Little triangles, combination play. It was just flowing lovely. It was the same team. And this week, honestly, it's like basics, it just gone. The simple passes, little triangles, it just gone out the window. So we're going back to basics tonight for training. First to the ball, the other team just wanted it more. It's like we hadn't bloody played. It's like the first game of the season. It was awful. And we were lucky they were a shit team who we were playing. Otherwise, it would have been a lot higher scoreline.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Ugh. Do you think Stam will resign now after the Mandelson thing?
I don't know.
I mean, he hasn't resigned from all the other stuff, so like he just doesn't give a fuck. He just like, nah, I'm not going nowhere, mate. I don't care what happens. Even if I was on the list, I'm still not resigning. He's off it.
I mean, everyone's coming out now, and I mean, I saw something about Mr. Microsoft just saying, you know, he deeply regrets meeting up with Epstein for lunches and things like that. I never went to the island, so I was never clued into all of these things. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, whatever.
The thing is, though, right? What they've allowed us to look at. There's loads of evidence on that, right? What's been deleted or hidden from the public,
Redacted.
because it'll literally be hard evidence of them doing wrong.
Yeah.
The likes of that knobhead who you're talking about.
Fucking Bill Gates.
Yeah. Can't stand any of them.
No, I can't stand him.
Does my head in. Peter Mandelson, he used to be Hartlepool's MP.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oof.
There's always a wrong one. So he's the thing they're talking about. He needs to be kicked out of something, or they need to resign. I hate that. No, how about they need to be in jail,
Yeah.
like
They
the
need to
rest of us would be? Do
case.
you know what I mean? Does my head in. Like Sadiq Khan as well, actively deleting stuff. Like, right? How are you not in jail? How are they not in jail?
Yeah. That you should never be important enough to face jail.
Yeah. No one is more important than anyone. We're all humans. Let's say there was a nuke, what happened, and then all of a sudden we had one island to live on. You wouldn't have your money with you, we'd all be starting again. You'd probably find that I'm a better person than you. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's like though, isn't it? So all these rich people, put them on an island, strip everything back, you'll probably find the people who stand out are actually normal people, not the elite.
Yeah. Who can survive?
Yeah. I'm a bit grumpy today, Dan. Grumpy today. I think it was a match last night. I think the women losing, the way they lost, it was so frustrating. What it is, I don't allow football to like really frustrate me and anger me.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the way they played was just like, they played so well last week, and then to have that performance was so frustrating. And then Newcastle was just terrible. Yeah. And then obviously come on the charts, MT4, 5 minutes like totally out on goal, so that annoyed me. And then when I did enter, because I missed the move, I put the wrong lot size in, I take some out. That annoyed me. And then I went into the kitchen, but there's no milk, so that annoyed me. So if I get arrested today, Dan, I'm not on tomorrow, right? That's the reason.
That's the reason.
Yeah. No, but I'm calm now. I'm calm. I'm chilled. 11 minutes for a 4-hour close. If this stops us, guys, I'm done for the day. Like, if it does, what we like on goal? How's goal getting on? Okay, it's moving back now. Look. And the 30 close back in. Close. Why? See, this is the thing on MT4. I've got one 15-minute candle, but on trading I've got two. I'll have to ask some questions here. Exactly. Exactly.
The 4 has pulled back massively on NAS.
Yeah, I know, it's annoying. It's annoying. We really don't want this 4 to flip, otherwise we are goosed. I mean, the 1 has closed, no bottom wick, so that tells me that we're probably going to close bullish on this 1. Even if you want to drive down, you should probably stay bullish on this 1. So then that means the 4 is likely going to stay bullish. So it's just a case of how steep's this bottom wick going to be before coming up. That's it. That's what it is. Would I put another entry on if the 4 pulls back first? Potentially. If the 4 does this, bottom wick, buy stop above for the flip to come up. Yeah, potentially. I'm not sure how steep of a bottom wick though. Yet. What time are we on? 10.
admin.
Bit of admin, you know what it is, don't you?
Working while you're working.
Not the way. What? Yeah, 5 minutes, guys. I'm just going to make a quick phone call. 2 minutes. I'll be back in a second.
Leave. There's a million up here.
Yeah, same here, mate. Here.
Well, and it's cold.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's just been windy now for like 2-3 weeks straight.
Ugh.
You just can't be outside for more than 5 minutes. Every day feels like between -10 and -18.
Ooh, it's not that cold up here. Jesus.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
You know, we're all just so frustrated, and you know, because it's so windy, like the house gets cold in certain areas, and the wind just finds a way in.
Well, that's it. Like you say, and the mood that it leaves you with.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
we need the sun.
Yeah.
Something,
We're all-
just something.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, if it's that cold and it's been like that for that long as well,
Yeah.
then you're stuck in the house because you just don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah. Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
and there's only so much you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh. Do you have a log fire?
Yeah, we have a little oven type thing. So I'm stoking that thing with these compressed brick thingies.
Blocks.
Blocks,
Yeah.
yeah. If I ran out, so I really had to go to the shop. And only the one place that had them in our area, so I was stocked up. And you know, normally, if it wasn't windy, then we wouldn't really have to have it going so much. But yeah, because of the wind, we really need to get that get it burning, because you know, it's just so cold on us.
That's it. We've only got a coal fire.
Yeah.
So the house is just cold without that on.
Yeah.
But yeah, thankfully it's not between like -10 and -18.
Yeah.
Nothing would work here in the UK if we had that at any extended period of time.
Yeah. Might get some snow this weekend, I think this is. We'll see.
Do you know, I love the snow.
Yeah.
I love it, but like I say, when it has to like arrive and stay for a bit,
Yeah.
not just like arrive and then get
Be all
rid of
slushy.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it's grey and miserable and
Yeah.
cold, and then you get some snow again a few days later, and it's ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you do it, just snow us in.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, give us a little bit of warning. I'll stock up on food and
Yeah.
a fire, and then I'll just hunker down for a week.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's grey and wet.
Yeah.
Here, so it's just miserable. It's miserable,
Miserable.
and the winds are coming few and far between for me on trees. So that's something to make us more miserable.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Are you alright? You've got a chesty cough there?
I got a bit of a chesty one, yeah. So a bit of man flu last week.
No.
It was lovely, and I had the girls with me as well. It was it was
Yeah.
I was really sorry for myself.
Tough week.
It was a tough week, yeah.
Mm.
Oh my god.
No way, I'm off work until the 14th, at least.
Okay, yeah.
I'm hoping to help myself out of this rut.
Yeah.
I think yesterday was just another kick myself while I'm down.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's time to stop and turn this ship around.
Yeah.
And we'll take it back home and then try again.
Yeah.
So,
It's doable, mate. It's doable.
I'm just sick of my own shit now because
Oh
I'm
yeah.
repeating the same nonsense. So I need to stop.
Yeah.
Give myself a good kicking, talk to myself in the mirror,
Mm-hmm.
and then go again. So I've started going back to basics. I'm starting reading up on some PDFs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Things. I'm gonna watch a few videos again. Just try to nail down the basics again and got a new set of rules. Sticking shit around me.
Yeah.
My desk.
Keep reminding yourself.
Yeah.
Keep at it. Eventually.
Well, that's it. Eventually it'll come back.
Yeah.
But I'm just. Let's see, where am I now? 5.7.
Okay, yeah.
So. And that's bringing it back from 7 down to 2.
Yeah.
To 4, then to 3.
Yeah.
Now to just shy of 6.
Yeah.
So it's just. Yeah. Frustrating
Mm-hmm.
more than anything.
Yeah.
I think it might be the powers that be just saying, just blow your 10k, get a 50k, and we'll help you out.
Yeah.
So, but I can't afford to get a 50k. I'm hoping that I can start getting some payouts at some point, and then I'll start funding everything else.
Yeah.
So, time. It's just time. Everything takes time. You got much planned for today in the house?
Yeah, just doing some tidying up, folding laundry, and then today actually gonna go to the gym.
Yeah.
Do that. Yesterday was nice. So my ex contacted me. My son's laptop it doesn't want to turn on and everything. So okay, fine, I'll go check it out. So she took it to the restaurant that she has.
Yeah.
And, I went there, plugged it in the power, it turned on straight away. You know. But then, but then I sat there and then did some updates on it. You know, the Windows was out of date, and
Yeah.
so I did that, and then I had my laptop as well, so I did some trading. So I had a nice trade on my Express and futures and stuff like that. But then the update took longer than expected. So then the one girl came, do you want to eat something? Fuck yeah, it's quite late now. I haven't eaten yet. So had a really lovely. They started doing a burger there. You know, like the restaurant started as kind of not necessarily healthy, but much more a green style restaurant. Lots of salads and stuff. Now they've switched up a bit. They started doing some burgers, and it was so nice.
That's
So
the picture you posted yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. So wolfed that down, and then
It is.
and then left. Yeah, it was so nice, and I didn't pay for it, so that's the best,
I was just about to say a whole
Yeah,
free meal.
is my bloody surname on the restaurant? It's called Rankin Park.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. 50%, please.
it's free coffee for life,
Free food for life for me and anybody I bring.
Yeah, no, so I pay sometimes. I don't
Yeah.
take the piss anymore. Sometimes I pay, but so I saw this as payment for helping with the laptop. So
Yeah, definitely.
but I think today I'll go to the gym. I've got a Hyrox in like 5 weeks or something, and it's so like I haven't been this out of shape now for a while. Not necessarily out of shape, just not fit.
Yeah.
Um, on the label I shoot me to take part in that, so it's going to be a slow one. But you know, everything's booked, so we're all going, and the in-laws are coming with, you know, to help with the girls, and they're bringing the dog with. You know, we stay this hostel, but it's really nice.
Yeah.
You can have your dogs with you there, so that's quite nice. So we'll all go there, and yeah, and then plan to go to Berlin later in the year in May, and hopefully do another one there.
So what is it?
So High Rocks, it's this a fitness event. It consists of running. You run a total of 8 kilometers.
Yeah.
But it's split up you run a kilometer at a time, and then after each kilometer run, you do a set workout. And it's the same at each and every event you do. And then the workouts in order after each run is you do the skier. Have you ever seen a skier?
No.
It's like a rowing machine that stands up basically, and
Right.
you do a kind of like a skiing action.
Yeah.
On it.
Yeah.
So then you do the skiing thing for like 1,000 meters. So that takes anywhere between 4 and 6 minutes depending on how fast you are. So then after that, then you run again, then you come and you do a sled push. So the sled, everything weighs about 150 kilos.
Yeah.
And you got to push this thing on this turf for about 50 meters. Yeah, for 50 meters. And then you run, then you come back and you've got a sled pull. Then you pull a sled that weighs 105 kilos, also for 50 meters. Then you run again. Then you do burpee broad jumps. So you do burpee and you jump forward after each burpee. And you do that for, I think, 80 meters. And it's during that one that you like consider your life choices. You know, you're like, what the fuck have I done? Why do I keep doing this? And then you run, then you come back and you row 4,000 meters. That's kind of like the easiest one.
Yeah.
Then you run again, then you come back. So where we now? Let's go. Then you do a farmer's carry. So you've got a 24 kilo kettlebell in each hand, and then you walk for 200 meters with that. Then you run again. Then you do the sandbag lunges, which is also a fucker, for 100 meters with a 20 kilo sandbag in your back.
Yeah.
And then you run again, and the final station is 100 wall balls, where you've got a medicine ball, like a 6 kilo one, and you've got to beat your target 100 times. And you know, if you miss your target or if you don't go down far, they give you no way. And then you're done. So the pros do it in like just under 50 minutes or something.
Yeah.
My best time is an hour and 20. I'll be lucky if I break an hour and a half this time.
So is it penance?
Say again?
Is it penance? Is that penance or doing this?
It is a sucker for punishment for something, you know. But this is something I really enjoy about it.
Yeah.
You know, I used to run marathons and something. I like the endurance side of things.
Yeah.
And just proving to myself that yes, I can do it. So it's just racing against myself. But then, so you can do that as a single. You can do it as a double with a male partner. Then you share the workload of each station, but that you have to run together. And then I've done the mixed doubles with my wife as well. So then the women, they've got a lighter weights they do, but in the mixed double, then they have to do the male weight. So you tend to do more of the work when you do mixed doubles as a guy, which is just fair because you know it's fucking heavy some of the things for them. But that was quite nice. So we did that in Hamburg last year, me and my wife. Did the mixed doubles, and it was really, I really enjoyed it. She's not the best runner at all. She really struggles. She struggled with her lungs. So she can do short sprints, you know, like in football and stuff, but running is really struggling. But yeah, so she's going as well. She's doing doubles with some friends. I think they're about 6 going and doing doubles on the day, and then the following day I'm doing my single event now in Copenhagen in March. So yeah, and we just try to travel around and see, you know, do in different cities. And,
well, that's it. I mean, it's obviously it's a good because you're training, so you're in a healthy, fit state.
Yeah.
To do these things, but like you say, if you're traveling around, you get to see beautiful places.
Yeah.
It's like you were saying yesterday about going to Berlin. Like, if you can get tickets, fantastic, you'll do it. If not,
Yeah.
then you're in Berlin. You
Exactly, and I've never been there, so I'm really looking forward to just seeing all those old like Berlin Wall and shit like that. I remember that. I was old enough to have been around and seen it on television and stuff when that
Yeah.
down. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, that's it. I mean, I was young. Then was it 90s?
Yeah, wasn't it like 89, 88, 89 or something?
So I mean, I would have been 4 when it happened, but seeing obviously the aftermath and things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, important historical
Yes.
things. So it's good to see all of these things and be aware of our history.
Exactly, and hope it doesn't repeat itself. Like it almost feels like it.
Like it seems to to do, unfortunately. I say this all the time. It's like you just have to look back at all the things that have happened throughout history to see where things are heading and how people allow it to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
And you've got like what's going on in Gaza and things like that.
Yeah.
And you look at like Israel and it's all about how it's for the security of Israel and things like that. Like it's Israel who are the ones that are suffering.
Yeah.
And then you look back at what happened in Germany.
Yeah.
And well, not even Germany, but in and around at the hands of Germany.
Yeah.
What the persecution that they suffered.
Mm-hmm.
And do you not acknowledge that? Do you not remember that?
Yeah.
Humans, we do the most horrible things. Really.
Absolutely.
Yes, we do.
Right, NAS, are you gonna pump it now? Pump it.
Pump. Someone doing a presentation.
Me.
He's writing an essay. How to get over losing trades.
Why is there no milk in the fridge? Again.
Angry typing there.
Leave enough for a coffee and put a post-it on the outside of the fridge to say we need more milk. And then at least it's a warning. I'm not going into the fridge. Say it's kids, man. Kids. Putting empty packets back in cupboards and things.
Yeah, I used to do that.
As an adult or as a
I don't think I do it anymore.
Let your wife be the speaker for that one.
Yeah.
I don't think I do. Yes, he does.
Okay, the 4 is closed bullish. We haven't had much of a bottom wick, but like I said, you might not get much of a bottom wick. We did close bullish on the 1. So if I get a 1 close above it, I might take some more entries.
should be coming up to at least these levels, I would imagine. 25067. I wanted a bottom wick here so I can go risk free. Because this one can still flip, test the low before flipping back bullish. What are we at the moment? I mean, I'm up $160 at the moment. Oh, so fucking, yeah. Lovely trade, mind. Did you get in on it, Dan, or not? Did you get in on this, Andre?
Yeah, I'm in it.
It should have brought the loss back from gold. And some at the moment. But yeah, this is, I'm probably just going to set an alert on here. What a day.
What do you say? The hour what?
Well, if the hour closes above here, this level at 24964, maybe a tad higher, maybe that there. If the hour closes above that, and we don't come and break this high, probably going to have a buy stop above after a little pullback for another entry. But I'm not staying on, guys. I'm fucking done. I'm pissed off this morning. 15's got no top wick there. We've got no top wick. Right there, because if we come back down now, can we go risk free? We've had this nice pullback. Should we break that low, really? I think I'll wait for the 30 to close, and if the 30 closes bullish, the next 30 shouldn't really be breaking the low. So we can probably go risk. Do you know what? I'm going to go risk free. I'm going to go risk free, Andre. Oh, no, I'm not. Do you know why I'm not? Because my entry was a bit higher up. Because I put the wrong lot size. So my entry is literally below this low. I mean, I suppose I could. It's not much up. What a morning. Definitely below there we could have. Leave that there. So if you do want to give it a bit of breathing space, you probably go, if you break that low, you're coming through with stops anyway. So you can bring stops to that. I'm going to give it that little breathing space. That drops it down to $80 loss if I lose that. Yeah. But other than that, I'm looking at these levels. You could set an alert here. Take some partial, but I would imagine if you're breaking above this, it's because you're coming above this level. Yeah, I mean, it's a lovely pump. Look at that. It's just a case of the where's the 4 going to close, and we know the 4 can really drive up. Can really drive up. Yeah, I'd be taking some partial from here, definitely. Definitely. It's an area where you can reject from. Ooh, you can really dance. Come on, Naz. Naz is, honestly, the ranges of Naz has been beautiful lately. The risk to reward entries have been fantastic. Close. You need this 15 to stay respected. So you sort of want nest play. Right, I'm gonna go risk free. Fuck it. Going risk free. I'm leaving it. I'm not gonna wait for the 30. I'm done, guys. Done. Go for a walk. Go for a walk.
Go back to bed.
I'm gonna eat something in the gym.
I went to the gym the other day. God, my arms are bloody tired, Andre. All that mopping up. It's quite a big area to mop. Yeah. I'm risk free on this. I've set an alert here. If you're looking for more entries, if you get an hour close above this level, I'd be interested in another hour because you've still got 3 hours left of the 4. So the 4 can just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. The 4 tends to come up to at least this. Okay, but I can probably see it pop past it. But if we look where the 4s came from, this 4 came all the way up to there. So yes, it could come straight through. This 4 here came all the way through as well. But this one only came to that. And then you get a pullback. So this is what I'm saying, this could stop you out. So I'd definitely be taking quite a lot of partial out here, and then you can adjust your TP to 25160. That's what I'd be after. So yeah. Okay guys. I'm gonna love yous and leave yous. I'll be back on tomorrow. Apologies for this morning. Yeah. So I need to put on the trades, I need to put the gold loss. So I'll do that later, and then obviously we need to put this one on as well. And I'll do that. So we're there. Let me just update this. Properties. So that would have been 19 losses. This is going to be a winner. So 64 wins, 10 breaks, 19 losses. Okay. Right. So I'll update the logbook for tomorrow. But yeah, right. I'm going to go, guys. I'll see you tomorrow if you're on. Yeah.
Good.
Catch you later. YouTube. Thanks a lot for joining. Toodaloo.